We are at St. John's International for leg 3 of our Around the World Vision Jet series. So while we have the Atlantic coast and a straight shot up to Greenland, we're not actually going to take that. We are heading instead more of a northerly direction up the coast of Labrador to Goose Bay. Let's get fired up. Let's get our clearances. Let's get in the air. Gandia Center, this is November 050 Sierra Bravo, requesting clearance to Goose Bay as filed.
November 050 Sierra Bravo, Gander Center, expect runway 10. Climb 6,000 feet on runway center line, then expect radar vectors Gander. Squawk 221 tree.
All right, we are cruising along now. Climbing up to 20,000, that's going to be our cruising altitude. So yeah, a pretty quick staging flight today, really. Nothing too exciting. The principal problem that I ran into was that, so yeah, it's about 850 miles, I think, direct from St. John's into the sort of closest airport on the southwestern side of Greenland that would be flying into. The Vision Jet could manage that flight. It's just that it doesn't give us any room for reserve fuel and backup destinations should we need it, which is not the best, probably not the best way to go about flight planning. So we're heading up north. We're heading up to this Goose Bay airfield, and the plan is just to stop there, and then we'll have a shorter, more comfortable jump into Greenland on the next leg. So Goose Bay is another airport which owes its origins to the need to transport aircraft and goods from the United States into Europe during World War II. This is part of the I think Crimson Route or Crimson Route, depending on which side of the Atlantic you're from. But it was intended to be a series of stepping stones for getting things over. It never fully materialized end to end the route, but there's still a lot of aircraft flown through Goose Bay historically. The building of the airport itself essentially spawned the town of Happy Valley, which is, I guess, where we're going to be basically flying into. So a little bit of history, but once again, mainly tying its heritage back to World War II and the scramble to get, parts around the world, especially as shipping became increasingly dangerous with the U-boats. So it's kind of cool. It does give us a fairly narrow hop across the Davis Strait, so into Greenland. So let's just get there and see what we got. Interestingly, by 1943, this was one of the largest airfields in the Western Hemisphere. So that's probably a good segue to take a look at its chart on the EFB as we come on in. So let's pull that up. So it looks like we've got 2 runways, and that's 11,000 feet. That's nice. But the other one at 9,500 feet, I think we're going to be okay either way. So we'll be looking for a more gentle touchdown than I did coming into St. John's on the last leg. But looks like we got some good options for runways. So hopefully this should be a nice chill flight. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any other legs as we go around the world in the Vision Jet.
Visibility 15, broken 7,000 feet, broken 25,000 feet, temperature 13 degrees, dew point -04 degrees, altimeter tree 026, landing and departing runway tree, transition level 180, advise on initial contact you have information Yankee.
Okay, so we're going to be coming in on runway 33. which is this one here. Let's go ahead and put that into our flight plan.
November 050 Sierra Bravo. Goose Bay Airport landing runway 33.
Goose Bay Airport landing runway 33 via RNAV approach, November 050 Sierra Bravo. The cloud layer is higher here than it was back in St. John's, so once we dip below this layer here, we should have a pretty nice view of everything that's going on as we come into land. So. There's our runway dead ahead. Take the autopilot off of this, it's not going to need to loop us around anywhere.
November 050 Sierra Bravo. Contact Goose Bay Tower 124.5. Good day.
Contact the tower on 124.5. Good day. November 050 Sierra Bravo. Goose Bay Tower, this is November 050 Sierra Bravo on final for runway 33.
November 050 Sierra Bravo, Goose Bay Tower, wind 340 degrees, 15 knots, runway 33 cleared to land.
Cleared to land, November 050 Sierra Bravo.
No. November 050 Sierra Bravo, cleared to land runway 33.
Cleared to land runway 33, November 050 Sierra Bravo. Landing gear down. Still got a lot of speed here. Take advantage of that nice long runway to just cruise this in, I think. So we are here at Goose Bay Airport in Labrador. We have just a 500 or 600 mile stretch between us and Greenland, and that is where we'll be heading on the next leg. Stick around. I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you.